that moment when I lose count. Which these are all different shades. As I suspected, he's in the exact same place. Well, he moved a little bit, but he hasn't left this bed. I'm home now and I'm gonna show y'all what I got from Michael's. So I didn't know there was a Michael's in the shopping center when I went there. I went there to get lunch after going to visit the studio that I'm guest artisting at on Friday. And there happened to be a Michael's and I was like, oh gee, I've been meaning to go to Michael's and get some yarn. I just put it in that IKEA bag. So I've got this color, this color, this color, which these are all different shades of bluish green. I've got, oh, Prismo, excuse me. I've got neon. I've got this, because I'm also kind of tired of like switching back and forth colors. So I was like, let me get something that already has a pattern. I wanted to try mohair yarn. I haven't used it before, but I've seen some really cute stuff with it. I got this purple. I got this yellow. And I was looking up color combinations on TikTok. I got this like chocolate brown, and I got this dark purple. And then I got 2 ribbons because I saw this girl on YouTube. She made a video of making like, what is it? A cover for her like scrapbook. And I was like, I want to add some lace. I don't have a scrapbook, but I do have like a photo album. And then the last color I got was this brown because I was working on this hat, or actually this bonnet, and I ran out of brown. So that brown is in there somewhere. I could not find the exact same brown. They're the same color, but they're not the same texture. The other one was like really soft and it had like a picture of like dolls on it, like crochet dolls. So I don't know, I guess you're supposed to use it to make dolls. This brown is the same color, but the texture is slightly different. It's not as soft. I feel like the other one was like really soft and bouncy, and this one is just acrylic yarn. Although I'm pretty sure the other one said it was just acrylic yarn too. I think my girlfriend took a picture of the yarn, but it wasn't at the store anyway. Also, when I went to the yarn section, it said Michael's times Joann's. So I'm like, did Michael's and Joann's collab? But yeah, so I'm gonna finish this like blue and brown one because I really like the color combination. And I had picked out some colors while I was at Michael's, and then I just also like was like, okay, but what would go with this? Sorry, all my yarn is all tangled up because I was knitting in the dark last night. And I usually just knit and listen to my audiobook before bed. But did I go a little yarn crazy? Yes. Is it springtime, almost summertime? Absolutely. Am I going to be able to make all of the things that I want now that it's hot as I don't know what? Probably not. But I could make some cute spring stuff, like I'll think on it, but you know, like a halter top or something like that, a bandeau, blah blah blah. But I've been really into making bonnets lately, so I'm going to finish that bonnet. That was like the main reason why I need to go to Michael's, other than like me running out of other yarn. Yes, that makes me so happy. Doesn't make me so happy having this giant what's it called, bag of yarn beside me, but guys, I gotta organize. But this week is pretty hectic between my tattoo appointments and getting ready for my Friday the 13th event on Friday. I've got a lot on my plate, so I'm gonna try and not stress myself out. Also, my mom gave me her digital camera. I'm hoping that it get that cute Y2K photo aesthetic. However, finding the charger that works for this is possibly going to be difficult. So now that everything's USB-C, but this is whatever that is. But yeah, I'm probably going to smoke, maybe eat something. I took out some chicken for dinner, but I am hungry right now. I need something right now. It is 3:35. My girlfriend will probably be home in like the next hour, and we already decided we were gonna go for a walk since it's really nice today. It's like 72. Oh, actually it says 75 now. That explains why I was sweating in the car. I literally had to turn on the AC. Maybe I'll play my Switch later, but yeah, I don't know. Life is good. I was really depressed and stressed last week, but it was also really cold and gray and cloudy and rainy. And so, sorry, once again, the weather has proven to affect my mood. Also, I was smoking earlier, burned a hole in my shirt. Why? I thought it was just ash. So I was like gonna just swipe it off, and then I saw a coal. I saw the light, and I was like, oh my god. So I grabbed it with my fingers and put it out, but it was too late. It had already burned through the shirt. And I'm sad because this is a really soft and comfortable shirt. And I mean, I'm not gonna stop wearing it. I'm just sad. And I mean, it's from the thrift store. I cut it up, but still, like, I didn't want to hold it. And I know I could just like turn it around because it's pretty much the same front and back, but just let me complain. This is my first world problem, and I'm sad that it burned a hole in one of my favorite shirts that I've got because it's really comfortable and soft, and I like the color brown. But yeah, I'm excited to work on this. I'm excited for those yarn colors because I just love the idea of like these different color combinations. Like, I couldn't find like the right shade of red, but I was thinking like chocolate covered cherries. And so, oh, not face mask still being in my hair from yesterday. So I was thinking of stuff like that. Like, this is giving me mint chocolate chip. The like butter yellow is giving me like Easter. So I don't know. I have a few Eastery type of colors. See, this just gave me an idea. I need to make some stuff for Easter. I could make another bag. Cause see, I made a bag. Hold on, I'll just show you. I made this bag like 2 years ago, but I never lined it. So whenever I put something in it, it like, and also the straps, they're not as stretchy, but I would say the bag is pretty stretchy, so it's just not really good. Also, like, I made the straps kind of long, which I don't mind because that makes it easier for me to like go and look in. But point is, when I was talking to y'all about sewing the hole in these pants, the next thing I need to sew is some lining in here. I do have random fabric, but like, I like all of that. This is gonna sound bad. Like, you would think, oh, you like that fabric, so put it in the bag that you crocheted. You spent all this time crocheting this bag and making sure it was even. It's not that even. But as cute as this bag is, I feel like I'm gonna have to purposely go to the store and buy fabric for it because the fabric I have, I want to use for other things. Although I do have like these, I keep looking over here because I have like some other random fabric that I have not used. This pink could go in here. Let me see how big it is. We're finding out something today together, guys. No. Well, maybe this way? No, definitely not. Yeah, it's definitely just not the right size. Like, it's a little too long this way. I don't know. It's a little bit too long this way. Like this, there's more fabric here, and then it's too short this way. Like, it doesn't go all the way up. So I just unfolded that for no reason. It's okay. But this is what I mean when I say I just need to buy fabric specifically for this project and sew a lining in that, and, you know, like add pockets and things like that. But these fabrics continue to go unused. I don't know what I'm gonna use them for. I got them mostly because it was gay. I was like, okay, rainbow. And I was like, I'll find a use for them. But now I'm like, but what will my use be? I got these a long time ago too, so I have not used them yet. I've only used 3, and like one of them is just to sit on top of my altar. So Yeah, I don't know. Give me some project ideas. Oh, I just found another candle. Great. I needed another one of these. I was looking for more of these. I thought I used them all. But I do see that, y'all hear that? The bottom is barely hanging on. I think maybe I tried to melt this together before because it looks pretty messed up. Yeah. Anywho, I'm gonna keep working on this project. Maybe I'll finish it today. Even if I do, like I said, now it's really hot, so it's not even like I'll really get to enjoy a very cute little bonnet. I don't know why I started my crochet addiction so late. I should have started it in like October, and instead I started crocheting in like December. So now it's the beginning of March, and I'm like, no, I still have more stuff I want to make, but now it's getting too hot. This is not a summer hobby. I'll give it like, it can go into spring, but this is not a summer hobby. What is my summer hobbies are swimming, tanning, hiking, just being in nature in general. So yeah, drive-in movies. I'm looking forward to summer if you can't tell. Also, my girlfriend's a teacher, so she has summer off. So that's always fun. We always have a great time every summer. But also, this is the first year that I'm not a teacher. So I would have already been looking forward to summer, like, yay, I'm a teacher. Like, even today I was thinking, wow, it's so warm. Like, I probably would have had a great day at school today with my class. But, yeah, I don't know. I will say that's one of the main mental things that I'm battling right now is still getting over how my evil, wicked, nasty boss decided to fire me instead of apologizing. Like, she yelled at me, I called her out for it, she fired me. And not right away. I said I wasn't coming back to work because of how she treated me. And I said I wasn't going to come back until I was able to speak with the board, because instead of like HR, we have like a board, and the board is made of parents that are voted into these roles. So like president, vice president, treasurer, things like that. And yeah, I guess she went ahead and talked to them, and I don't know what she said, because then suddenly I was getting an email saying I was fired. And when I asked them for a reason, they did not give me one. They said no further information will be provided, even though no information was provided at all, because the email literally said, you have been terminated for failure to complete job responsibilities. And I said, which responsibilities have I failed to complete? Why wasn't I given a warning? I've never been in trouble. I've never had a warning. No response, because they didn't have a reason. And that's how I found out Maryland is an at-will state, and actually your employer is not required to give a reason for firing you. They can at will fire you whenever they would like to. And I guess that's something to note for the future. Maybe I should have included that in my contract, because in my contract it says that I couldn't quit without a 1 month notice. But they could just fire me just like that. So yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to let it go and remember how grateful I am for tattooing and how good things with tattooing have been going. It's like I'm moving forward while also trying to cut off this rope. And I know that when it comes to manifesting and the universe and things like that, it's very hard to move forward if you don't let go of your past. And I'm really trying hard to let go of my past, but it just feels like my past is just full of anger. I just feel angry. I just feel like, how dare they fire me? I thought these people were my friends. I thought they cared about me. I thought the parents cared about me. I thought this, and this. And I just am really trying to figure out how to let it go. Obviously, when I talk to people, there are some people that are like, oh yeah, I'd be pissed and blah, blah. And then there's other people that are like, Ethel, move on, forget about it. And I'm just like, God, I wish I could be you. Oh, I've never been so jealous of avoidant people. Like, wow, you can really just walk away from a situation and just forget about it and not care. Sadly, I care too much. And I feel everything deeply. I am very sensitive, very empathetic, very caring, and I put my all into everything, even jobs that don't deserve it, friendships that don't deserve it, relationships that don't deserve it. And sadly, I'd be taking far too long to walk away. And so even when things at this job were going wrong, I still was giving them the benefit of the doubt. And that was my mistake. I should have recognized this pattern that the minute that and an older woman especially starts to act disrespectful, it's just time for me to leave, point blank. But it is what it is, right? That's what I keep telling myself. That's what I keep telling myself. That's why it's the perfect time for this. So I will talk to y'all later, maybe when I'm making dinner, but my camera needs a charge. It's actually about to die. And thanks for hearing me yap, and thanks for coming with me to tattoo. Definitely when I lose count. Whatever.